Like, has Jerry given up? Has Jerry Jones just gotten to the point where he's resigned that mediocrity is okay as long as I can have my way? As long as people around me understand that this is my show and you won't push back and you'll let me make any decision that I want and everybody can be in there like zoo animals in little jars and in little cages, and as long as you're happy with this, I'm okay with not winning? Did you look at this offense and say to yourself it was innovative? Did you look at this offense and say to yourself that it was creative? Are other people clamoring and knocking down your door to get this dude out of your building? I ain't heard his name. Cam, you heard his name somewhere else?
I don't even know, buddy.
So why?
We haven't talked about him all season,
So
to be honest with
why,
you.
Jerry Jones, are you reaching down into the dark hallways of AT&T Stadium in a Star to bring this dude up? Stephen A., I don't care what happens. They hire this dude. Don't talk about him on the show.
Sorry.
Erase him from the show.
Stephen A., before you jump in, can I say one thing really quickly? We do this show together every single day, right? Stephen A. and I, year-round. We talk about the Cowboys quite a bit. Not one time this year have we ever mentioned Brian Schottenheimer.
Because he don't call plays, Molly.
Ever.
Yeah.
Totally
Ever.
true. He doesn't
Go
call
ahead,
plays.
Stephen A.
Let me say this to you. On one hand, I get your point, RC, because there's no reason for you and others to talk about the Cowboys. For me to have ammunition to laugh at them, I mean, this is right in my wheelhouse. I mean, they're giving it to me. This is Christmas arriving early if they do this. I mean, you're just giving it to me right there, right on a silver platter, because we know more of the same is going to occur.
Yes.
We're not casting, and if you're Brian Schottenheimer, let's be clear. We're not casting aspersions on you acting like you don't know football or whatever the case may be. Nobody's insulting you. What we're talking about is the climate and the environment, Brian Schottenheimer. We're talking about the fact that you weren't even calling plays. Now, Kellen Moore was, and what did Jerry let Mike McCarthy do? Get rid of Kellen Moore, okay? And so then he calls plays. And then you going to go from that to primetime Deion Sanders being a candidate? To hiring somebody you wouldn't even allow to call plays for you? You've given the Dallas faithful no source of inspiration whatsoever. I almost can't believe it's on the verge of happening. It is a complete blah hire. And if Jerry Jones does this, it really, really, really cements what so many people suspect, that he wants it to be more about him than about winning, because nobody is going to believe that Brian Schottenheimer is going to propel you to heights that Mike McCarthy and everybody else could not do. Nobody's going to believe that.
When I heard this report, surprised? I expect this hire because it goes to everything we know Jerry Jones to be. He wants a puppet to be in place so he can control. When the question came, hey, it could potentially be Prime, the same question existed. Could Jerry Jones allow another star to shine brighter than him?